Hello, dear tutor and friends. My name is Luisa Maria Hernandez. I'm from Villavicencio, which is my hometown. I've lived here my entire life. I'm 19 years old. My cell phone number is 310-629-4007. I'm really sorry. I really have a difficult time when I'm trying to remember that number. And my email address is luisam.1998 at gmail.com. I am cursing fourth semester in the program bachelor's degree in English as a foreign language. Things I like, well, I like listening to music, I like dancing, I like singing, I like to draw, I like hanging out with my best friend. I like animals. I enjoy reading books. I really love to read books. And things that I dislike is, for example, when the music is too loud in my neighborhood, is something that I really dislike. And I can't stand people being abusive towards animals or towards the environment. It's something that I hate way too much. Well, the expectations I have for this course are well, mostly to learn the way one can achieve first and a second language knowledge, like making a comparison in my personal experience as someone who is trying to learn a French language, is trying to get a second language. So from that personal experience, trying to appropriate that new knowledge, and the main purpose of that is to apply that knowledge in my future as a teacher, which is the career I'm hoping to apply, to realize, and that's the reason I'm here. Well, as an English learner, I would say that the things that's been the most difficult for me during all this process, it's like when I gotta use the grammar in my speech. Well, I know the grammar rules. I really know the grammatical rules I gotta use, but when I'm trying to apply them in my speech, whether it's speaking or whether it's writing, it's something that it gets really difficult to me to get. I don't know why. It's something that happens. And also, I would like to improve my vocabulary a little bit more. I got my level of English. I'm a B2 level, but I really want to improve, to get better. And for that, I really need to get a wider amount of vocabulary. And it's really hard to remember all that words sometimes. Well, the method I've used for achieving this level of English, it's been, well, I joined to an Institute of English like 2 years ago. I studied there for 1 year. And also, in something that I attribute the most my knowledge of English is the fact that I really like to search for non-academic resources for learning. I mean, from music and TV shows and that kind of stuff, I really, really like to pay attention what the people is speaking, the structure of the sentences, the accent they're using when they're speaking, and trying to imitate it. And that's why most of the English or most of my speech, and when I'm developing a second language, which is English, most of that is pretty instinctive, more than technical, because I've learned to imitate what I hear from those non-academic resources I like to go every time. And lastly, what makes someone a good learner? I think the main characteristic you need to be a good learner is to have motivation. Oh, of course, you need to have discipline, you need to be responsible, but mostly is the motivation. How can you be motivated to learn? Well, the first is you gotta be patient about that thing you want to learn. Secondly, you gotta feel the need of learning that thing. You gotta, in the case of English, you really gotta feel the need of learning English for your future or whatever your reason might be. And in third place, I would say that the means you use to achieve that learning. So when you're motivated, you'll find the mean. You can use the internet. There are a lot of technological resources you can go for learning English. Thank you very much.